there's an effort underway in the Keweenaw to curb the spread of an invasive species with the help of some hungry hooved animals. Local 3's Brianna McLean has the story.
If you're out enjoying the Swedetown Trails in Calumet Township, don't be alarmed if you see 35 goats grazing around the area. The goats have been placed there to eat an invasive species called glossy buckthorn.
I've been working with Swedetown since 2017, and then before me there was a coordinator that's been working with Swedetown to tackle this glossy buckthorn problem that they have here, and we have across, well, good chunk of the United States. Glossy buckthorn's an understory invasive, along with its partner common buckthorn. They're Eurasian species. They come here, they change the understory components of the forest, and they even hinder forest regeneration. And through time, they will become a monoculture, absolutely changing the ecosystem parameters, like what trees are going to grow in the overstory in the future, and then what's growing in the understory, which impacts native insects and native birds.
Sigrid Resch is a research assistant professor at Michigan Technological University and the coordinator of Keweenaw Invasive Species Management Area, also known as KISMA. Resch helped KISMA receive a $50,000 grant from the U.S. Forest Service. These funds help to hire a business out of Wisconsin that rents out goats who specialize in invasive species control.
Yeah, they love it. It's one of their favorite foods. It's not a whole lot they won't eat. They won't eat the ferns, actually, so you'll see when they're done in an area there will be a lot of ferns left, but otherwise they eat pretty much everything they can reach. They're going to be here for a few weeks total, at least probably another 10 days, so we're trying to cover up to 8 acres, and it's kind of ultimately up to the goats how far they'll get.
The goats will be brought to Swedetown Trails each summer until 2026. From there, Resch will conduct her research on the effectiveness of the goats eating the glossy buckthorn and any other potential effects the grazing could have.
They're indiscriminate eaters of glossy buckthorn, and so we want to make sure that the impacts they're having on the ecosystem is really focused on those highest density areas where the natives that were growing there were so suppressed by glossy buckthorn, they weren't going to be doing well anyway. So part of my project is to see how the ecosystem recovers, and to, after the 3rd year of browsing, we'll definitely assess the situation and decide if there's additional restoration that needs to happen in the form of planting seeds or even plugs of small trees and understory shrubs to get back the diversity that we want into this ecosystem that would be similar to the reference site that we've been studying.
You can meet the goats right here at Swedetown Trails tomorrow from 10 to noon and 2 to 4. KISMA will also be here to help you identify glossy buckthorn right here in person. Reporting from Calumet Township, Brianna McLean, Local 3 News.